Hi guys, welcome to Talk with Nick again. Today I have a friend with me who is from Tunisia, Manel, and why I invited her to my show is because she is one of the best person who can tell you about the experience in Canada from masters to PhD to postdoc and then getting a PR. So over here you're gonna get the complete journey. So Manel, thank you very much for coming to talk with Nick.
Thank you.
And what is the motive of my show is to show the international student community about the international student experiences or about their journey, overall journey from their studies and possibly getting a PR, especially in Canada. And so the first question is, how did you started your journey in Canada? Did you come here for masters or PhD, and how did you apply for it? Did you get the scholarship and so on?
Yeah, so I came here to Canada for an internship. So this is actually how it all happened. I wrote to several professors asking for an internship for the end of my study that I was doing in Tunisia. It's a 6-month internship, and I got accepted here in UQTR in Marc Bourgard lab for enzymes detection and microbiology actually. And I started my my internship only 6 months, and after that I got hired for the master.
Okay.
So I went back to Tunisia, defend my small thesis over there, and then I come back here to Canada for the master. Okay.
So you came in your undergraduate degree
Yes,
for
it
6
was
months.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really cool. And you got scholarship for that?
Yes, I got scholarship from Canada
yeah.
also for this, and this scholarship was paid by the lab himself. I mean, it's not from government or from any other organisms. It was from my my professor actually.
Your supervisor was supporting.
who-
Oh, that's
who
cool.
paid. And when I came back to master, we applied for the MyTax scholarship. And
MyTax,
yeah,
okay.
and I got the MyTax.
What is the exact name of the scholarship?
I think acceleration MyTax.
MyTax Accelerate? Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
And so that's it. And then I never finished a master because here you have the option to jump directly to a PhD
Oh,
once
yeah,
you
that's
start a
really
master.
cool.
So,
So how much time did you spend in your masters?
3 sessions, around 1 year.
So around 1 year, and after that you
Switch
directly.
to a
And what is
PhD.
the process of moving from masters to PhD?
Actually, it depends on the university. So this is the first thing. You have to verify the requirements of each university. They are different. For example, here in UQTR, you only have to finish 3 sessions, attend all your classes, succeed in all your classes that you attend during the 3 sessions, and have a good grades. This is important.
And just to tell all the students that each session is of 4 months.
Yeah.
And that means 3 sessions is equal to 1 year.
To 1 year, yes. And also to show the continuity of your master project to a PhD. So it should be something sustainable, something that you can build on in the future.
Okay, so that means if you are coming for a master's project, that means you have to do the PhD in the same lab?
Yes.
Okay,
If
so
you
that
wanna
means you are
make-
giving a commitment of 4 to 5 years to one
Exactly.
person and one lab.
Yeah.
It's a very important step. Okay.
Yes, of course. And I mean, in 3 to 4 years, 5 years even, here in PhD, you can reach up to 5-6 years for some people. So during all this time, you can prepare your PR because you are already legal in Canada. You are a student, so you can prepare your work permit, not work permit, but your PR, for example, your permanent residence. So you can start during this time preparing it. And there is an option that you can apply for it after your diploma because you're going to be in a special program. So let's say you finish a master.
What do you mean by special program?
It's a special program done by the government of Canada for people who graduates from Canada.
Okay.
So if you have a Canadian diploma, either it's a bachelor, master, or a PhD diploma, you are eligible for applying for the PR with less requirement, for example.
Okay.
And less
what
time.
could be what do you mean by less requirement? What are the less requirements that, or what? In other words, what is the difference when you are applying for Canadian PR if you don't have a Canadian diploma, and if you have a Canadian diploma?
Yeah. So if you have a Canadian diploma, you go to a very fast program called the PEC program, PEQ.
PEQ. Okay.
Yeah. So this is a fast program. They're gonna treat you within 1 year, 1.5 year maximum. If you are applying from Tunisia, for example, you are outside of the country, try to apply for immigration for PR program. You will wait around 3-4 years. I don't know.
Okay.
Sadly, in my country it works like that. So I don't know, and for other countries, for example. But yeah. So it makes you have an advantage. First, you can apply directly for this program, and also it makes you right away eligible for a work permit if you have a diploma in
Okay.
Canada. And this work permit can stay up to 3 years.
Up to
I
3
mean,
years.
The minimum period they will give you 3 years. For
All right.
everybody, it's the same actually.
All right.
Yes.
And my another question is that, like being from Tunisia, or let's say, if you have to consider the overall continent, we can consider as Africa, like Tunisia is in Africa. So if you have any suggestions or advice for the students who are from Africa, Tunisia, or let's say even, and the French is one of the major languages, and they're the French speakers. So if you have some suggestions for those students who are living in in that part of the world.
My advice for them is they should apply for every opportunity that comes to them.
Okay.
Not to be selective, not to get like, I just want to stay in my country, I want to open up to the rest of the world. No, no, no. You
Okay.
should be open to every opportunity that comes to you. Having a master from Canada is a North American diploma. Having a PhD from Canada is a North American diploma. Whatever bachelor degree from here is worth it. You will
Alright.
learn, you will have access to a lot of experiment, to a lot of machines that we in Tunisia we don't have, in Africa we
Yeah.
cannot buy. So it's time to learn. It's
Yeah,
time to
okay.
come here and put yourself to learn. So my advice is to open up for opportunities, and not only open up and wait for opportunity to come. No, no, no. You have also to look for the opportunity and work for it.
And what is the one change that you have seen in yourself after living in Canada for a couple of years, and what has PhD done for you, or what has Canada done for you in general?
Yeah, autonomy is the first thing.
Okay.
You become more autonomous. You count more in yourself, and you do your own work.
Okay.
This is the most important thing that change. I mean, I do believe it's going to change in everybody coming here to travel to study alone, and it's going to pay off in the future. Not right now, but it's going to
Right.
pay off in the future. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it must not have been very easy journey. It must have come with lots of hurdles and struggles. And as a student, what was the major problem that you faced as an international student living in Canada?
Well, honestly, I think. Thank God I didn't face any major problem.
So Canada is one of the best countries to be an
Yeah, I
international
didn't face
student.
any major problem. I mean, here, if you work for something, you're gonna find it. You're gonna get it at the end. You know, if you want scholarship so bad and you're gonna work so bad to have the scholarship, and you got to prepare good like file and everything, you're gonna have your scholarship. You know.
So you are saying that to win a scholarship, you need to have a solid file. That means
Yes,
the overall
of course.
application package.
And this
Okay.
is. This is a really good thing, you know, because you're gonna work.
So you didn't had any hurdles because you had the scholarship.
I had to work for some. I mean, my scholarship wasn't like for the 4 years, you know. I had to work to obtain some other scholarship.
All right. So when you arrive in
Professor
Canada, you
have
can
also-
apply for additional scholarships as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
and professor play a major role in this. Like, it's going to help you to find a good scholarship. They're going to help you write your proposal. You know,
All
it's
right.
not. It's a teamwork.
It's not a simple process. It's a
No.
complex, and it's a lot of teamwork is involved.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think we have got a lot of information, a lot of
Thank you.
different keywords and directions for the students. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. All right, guys. So I hope that you have got another perspective from an international student who came to Canada for almost 6 years ago and now is almost an Canadian PR. So if you are an international student and looking for a similar kind of goal, so I'm sure that this video will give you a lot of value. Thank you very much, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe it with your friends.